viewers, in this video lecture, today we are going to talk about the job role of warehouse binner class 9th, in which we are going to cover Unit 1, Supply Chain, Logistics and Warehousing, Session 4, Functions and Classifications of Warehouses. So viewers, here are the important topics which we will be discussing in this video. Functions of warehousing, classifications of warehouses. Now we'll discuss in detail. Warehousing is often confused with only the storage of goods. A warehouse serves as a storage area, processing area, and also sometimes as the location for reaching the customers. There are various operations performed in a warehouse. It is important to understand the overall warehouse operations and the various functions performed in a warehouse. Functions of warehousing. Following are the three primary functions performed in a warehouse. Storage function. Stock of products at the warehouse. Order or consignment. Shipping. Receiving. Put away. Next, movement function. Location at selected place. Rearranging goods. Relocating by using transport vehicle. Receipt of goods from production place. Shifting to the warehouse. Information management. Record keeping. Documentation. Application of information technology and software for information management. The secondary function can be easily understood. Secondary function of warehousing. Protection of goods. Responsibility or liability sharing. Processing. Checking and damage control. Breaking the bulk. Consolidation. Identifying. Holding. Assembling. Now, let us understand the functions of warehouse with these important points. First, in receipts of goods from upstream suppliers. Second, identifying the merchandise, matching them to order for finding their use. Third, unloading material from delivery vehicle. Fourth, doing necessary checks on quality, quantity and condition. Fifth, labeling materials so that they can be identified easily. Usually, this can be completed through barcodes. Sixth, sorting the goods as needed. Seventh, moving goods to bulk storage area. Eighth, holding them in stock until needed. Ninth, when necessary, moving goods from bulk storage area to a smaller picking store. 10th, picking materials from this store to meet orders. You know viewers, as warehousing is a system, it cannot be performed individually in isolation. All the functions have to go hand in hand to ensure efficient completion of the warehousing process. The overall objective of efficient storage and acquiring customer satisfaction can be achieved only when all the functions are performed in order and the fulfillment of their objectives. Now, we'll focus on classification of warehouses. There are a number of ways in which warehouse can be classified. The selection of warehouse is based on consideration of several factors such as type of product, location, structure, etc. Classification on the basis of ownership. A. Private warehouse. This is owned by a firm or company. Large-scale companies with large-scale operations set up their own warehouse. B. Public warehouse. These are government-owned warehouses. Storage space is booked by any company or business entity and due fee is paid to the warehouse. Central Warehousing Corporation is an example of such warehouse in India. These are the best warehousing agencies in India and it operates 438 warehouses across the country. C. Cooperative warehouse. These are owned, controlled and managed by cooperative societies. These provide storage space to members on a nominal fee. D. Leased warehouse. Leased warehouse is a warehouse which can be hired, whole premises, on lease or rent as and when required. Classification on the basis of structure. Warehouse is classified into A. Classical warehouse. It is a single building divided into rooms or sections through concrete walls. It is a common form of warehouse. B. Silo. There are vertical units with options to store bulk items. Use of mechanical devices is highly prevalent. These are used for bulk storage of grain, coal, cement, carbon black, wood chips, food products and sawdust. C. Portable warehouse. It is a type of temporary warehouse which can be built or transferred easily. Generally, it is a fabricated structure or shipping containers which used for temporary storage of goods. Next, classification on the basis of products handling. A. Refrigerated warehouse. It is a temperature controlled warehouse specifically set up to store perishable goods. Generally, processed foods, agricultural commodities, pharmaceutical products and cut flowers are stored in this type of warehouse. B. Bulk warehouses. These are used to store bulky items which are generally not packed, such as wooden logs, scrap, sand, coal, grains, etc. C. Special commodity warehouse. These are used to store specialized goods such as tobacco, cotton, wool, wheat, etc. These may temperature and pressure controlled depending upon their requirement. D. General mechanized warehouse. Goods which do not require any specific storage facilities are stored in this warehouse. For example, tires, rubber mats, etc. It has racks or shelves for stacking items or it can have a big hall for storing goods. Next, classification on the basis of operations. A. Manual warehouse. This warehouse uses manual handling of goods. Manpower rather than machines are used in this warehouse. Thus, the time and cost of operation is high. B. Mechanized warehouse. This warehouse uses machines for handling and storage operations. Cranes, forklifts, trucks, conveyor belts, and mechanical movers are used in place of a manpower. Next, classification on the basis of location. A. Production-centered warehouse. These are positioned near the production facility. These are usually used to store raw materials, spares, and intermediate supplies. B. Market-centered warehouse. These are located near the market area or distribution centers. These are generally used to store final products and spares after sale service. C. Warehouse in motion. These warehouses are on wheels. Train wagons, ships, or trailers are used as storage points to reduce the time of transportation to reach the final destination. Sometimes, even processing is done on the way to save time. We can understand the concept with the help of activity. Classify the goods and their respective warehouse in a given situation. Material required: notepad, pen, pencil. Following procedure need to be followed. First, list the type of goods stored in a warehouse. Second, draw a table containing various types of warehouses. Third, list the goods on the basis of warehouses. Fourth, submit the chart to the teacher. Fifth, ensure your work completion. Sixth, discuss with your classmates in front of your teacher. Seventh, write the conclusion of it. After this, teacher should check the learning outcomes from this activity. Now let's summarize today's video session. You have learned functions of warehousing, classification of warehouses. So I suppose you must have had a good learning experience watching this video. So keep watching and enjoy learning. Thank you.